Hey guys, well, welcome to My Way Tarot. This will be a general weekly reading for Leo placements. So if you have Leo as your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, or North Node in your birth chart, this reading will be for you. Everything that you need to know can be found in the description box below. So guys, I'm not in my usual location. This isn't my usual style of reading. There's been a fair few things happening in my life. So there's been like technology issues to do with the broadband, like the internet, and a few personal things that had come up for me as well. So I didn't have much chance to be able to film like over the weekend in preparation for this next lot of weekly readings. But rather than you guys missing out because of whatever has or hasn't been going on with me, I thought that even if it's a little bit late, that I'd still want to come through and deliver content to you guys. Okay, so I hope that that's all right with you. Okay, but anyway, let's get into your reading. So Angels of Love and Light, we please have clear and concise messages for Leo placements. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear for the current energies of the upcoming week of the 7th of July to the 13th of July 2025? What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? Please and thank you. Two more shuffles and then we'll cut up the deck and get into your reading. Gosh, the cards feel very difficult to shuffle. They even feel very heavy, like unusually heavy. So I definitely get this impression that there has been some sort of awkwardness or tension in your life some way, somehow, however that may pertain to you, revolving a certain topic or to do with maybe even individuals here. There's definitely been, I'm hearing you can cut the tension with a knife. Now, that's not a saying that I've really said before or I've actually heard in a very long time. You can cut the tension with a knife. So there's definitely been something here that has been a bit much that you may have recently dealt with. Okay. Yeah, Two of Wands. With the Five of Wands, holy F, this is to do with chaos and arguments, right? This is to do with conflict. So yeah, I feel like you've actually trying to remove yourself from getting, wow, if I can even talk, getting caught in the crossfire to do with something, or you've already been caught in the crossfire to do with something, unfortunately. And then it's like you see how this person looks like they're the outsider. So maybe you're currently feeling a little bit like an outsider to do with a certain predicament that you found yourself in. It's interesting how I wanted to say find and found at the same time. Um, See, I'm getting all choked up about this, but I'm hearing it wasn't your fault. It wasn't your fault. But for some reason, I'm getting this overall impression that you have felt like you've been kind of pushed aside or shunned out in some way. You've been dragged into something without even beginning or starting whatever this is. You may have even just kind of stood your ground with certain people or did or something to back yourself and then felt like you were pushed in a corner. And so therefore it's like potentially there have been people around you that are casting you to be the one that has done of something or caused something when actually you haven't at all, is what I'm hearing. And this has been quite upsetting, especially if there's potentially been a narrative that has been going round whereby certain individuals, whoever you've been dealing with, whether it's friends or family or people that you work with, have then kind of said certain things to others, but yet you haven't even had a chance to have your say or have anyone hear you out with whatever unfolded. And so it's like something has already been automatically rigged to be a certain way. and you're kind of put aside here and you're thinking to yourself, well, what do I do now? What do I do now? Yeah, the tower moment. Holy F. I'm hearing you didn't cause whatever this is. You didn't start whatever this is. Aries Scorpio energy, but there's been a major tower moment. Very, very disruptive energy. I feel like this is something you may have already gone through and that this has been brought up for some reason. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles, which is really lovely energy, by the way. And then the Death card, Scorpio energy. There's been a major cycle that has ended, like an end of an era. I'm hearing that whatever has unfolded has solidified something within you about what you know to be true about yourself and a scenario that you have been dealing with. And you may have been potentially a little bit uncertain about following through with a decision because you weren't necessarily sure how it was going to turn out. And there's a bit of fear of the unknown to do with whatever this is. But I'm hearing that this is actually all working out for you and that you're going to have of everything that you need or want, basically, to... I'm hearing, like, maybe even settle yourself in some way. What else is going on here? Wow. Oh my goodness. 5 of Pentacles coming out reverse. So I feel like this is the energy that you've been in. You've gone through some major financial... Oh, gosh, confirmation burp there. Geez, sorry about that, guys. You've been through some major material hardship, financial hardship. And you know how I was picking up earlier about that person with the 2 of Wands and the 5 of Wands, like they look like they're a bit of the outsider, and then these two people are outside. Something may have happened whereby you didn't have of anything. You didn't have anywhere to go. You didn't have any finances. You didn't have anyone to really depend on. With something that unfolded, but I feel for your own self-preservation, you left of a scenario and you knew that you weren't going to be tolerating whatever this is. It's like somebody just kind of walking out in the dead of night with whatever they have on their back, and that's it. And you may have felt like, whoa, gosh, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like you may have felt like you've been stranded in some way. Like, how am I going to be able to live? How am I going to be able to carry on with what it is that I'm doing? Because now I am in a really bad situation that wasn't my fault. And you literally don't have anything. But I'm hearing that even though you didn't have anything, or you don't really have that much, you removed yourself from something. And you're getting out this sense of like poverty or what have you that you've been in. I'm hearing well below the breadline. That's the saying I'm hearing. Um And that even though physically a circumstance may look to be a certain way, is actually working out better for you, and that you needed to remove yourself from certain people or cut off certain people in your life because you weren't going to be dealing with whatever this is or was. And what it's actually done has led you into the position and place where you're going to be so abundant, and that whatever ends up coming through for you now, materially or financially, is yours, is rightfully yours. You may even come across someone who wants to assist you. Um, and I'm hearing that God, source, the universe, whoever you resonate with, is working through certain individuals to come through and assist you. Oh gosh, I'm getting so emotional, guys. I don't know what the heck is going on. But you've definitely been in some sort of major trouble. Or if this is not you, this could be someone that is close to you, maybe a friend, a family member, or something like this. Nine of Swords. There's been many sleepless nights over a scenario, but I feel like you're coming out of whatever this is, okay? Yeah, with the Chariot, Cancer's energy. We're in Cancer season, and also the number 7 is to do with July. Do you know it's interesting? Because obviously with that 5 of Pentacles coming up upright, reversal, then reversal. It was reversal first, but that's where you have been. Sorry. And then the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles with the Chariot. I mean, this is rags to riches energy. This is somebody that's either in extreme poverty, right? Maybe even homeless. Sofa surfing, right? Thinking about going to a shelter for help. To then overnight or suddenly have I'm hearing some sort of miracle like come through for you. Oh, sorry guys, I don't know, just bear with me. Okay, I feel like you're someone who's pretty spiritual. Somebody that has gone through a lot of adversity in their life and hasn't really caught much of a break. And I'm hearing your break is here. Your break is here. King of Cups. I'm hearing you're so very much loved and appreciated, and the universe wants to just basically like shower you with love and help you. Yeah, you've waited long enough for certain blessings here with the 7 of Pentacles, and you're getting ready to reap your harvest. I'm hearing all you've ever wanted is peace. And to be happy. 9 of Cups. You're about to have something so dramatically change in your life that's going to make you fully, wholeheartedly believe that miracles can happen. Because I'm hearing they can. Pleasant surprise with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands. There's something coming in for you that's going to really make you smile. such a big smile that's so genuine that you've never had or hardly ever had in your life. Like you could count the moments on your fingers, like of looking back on times where you've genuinely actually had of something that gave you peace and joy. Anything else for Leo? I'm sorry for just, but the energy's really strong, and I can really relate to this. Okay, I can relate to this a lot. It's been very painful what you've been going through, and a lot of people don't know the pain that you have been through, the suffering, because you show up as your lovely, charming, bubbly self, right? Putting a smile and being there for others, whereas deep down in private, you are very much to yourself and upset. But you do have, I'm hearing reinforcements of people that are coming through to assist you. As I say this, the sun, Leo energy, I'm hearing that you are so protected, you are so divinely guided and supported, and that you have higher forces that are coming through to help you to alleviate this anxiety and pain and anguish and suffering that you have been through, with whether that's something that's happened as of recently or whether this is something that's been ongoing for a very, very long time that you've been keeping to yourself. Eight of Cups, but you have not been emotionally fulfilled with something for a very long time, but you're about to you're about to get a wish fulfillment. That's what I want to say. You're about to get a major wish fulfillment come through for you. Yeah, the Hierophant and the Wheel of Fortune. I'm hearing that this transit that you went through in regards to Uranus and Taurus was very, very challenging. You know, to do with the past 7 or 8 years. Okay, like since 2018. And now Uranus has moved into the sign of Gemini. And obviously, with it being in Taurus as a fellow fixed sign, the same as you, and Scorpio and Aquarius. But I feel that you are someone that has a higher calling, a higher path in their life. You've always known of that, and everything is unfolding in divine timing. I'm hearing you've gone through some very difficult things in your life and gone through so much suffering and everything else, because you have one of the highest paths. With the Ace of Swords, yeah. I mean, I'm definitely speaking to somebody that has always known, ever since they were young, that they were going to be doing more, but maybe not necessarily sure about which way you're going to go about things. Sorry, I got really runny nose. But you have a very high calling in your life, and you're meant to do incredible things in this life. There could be certain truths that are revealed about yourself this week, or something to do with about your next steps, about your soul's mission, your soul's purpose. Some of you are realizing that whatever has happened as of late, or whatever you've been going through, is for you to have been learning spiritual lessons. I'm hearing breaking generational curses. I'm hearing healing your family bloodline, your ancestral lineage. I'm getting something to do with karma, okay? Yeah, and then there's you, bottom of the deck with the Knight of Wands. It's like you are the only one strong enough, courageous enough, bold enough, brave enough to have endured all of these things, one thing after the other, all happening simultaneously, like all on top of you, all at once, all the time. And you haven't had much of a break, but I'm hearing that that last will now be first, okay? Ace of Swords, thank you, Spirit. Sorry, I know this is so incredibly gross, but 20 minutes and 22 seconds on the timer. Yeah, you are having your breakthrough. Page of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You're about to have so much work out for you. So get excited, okay? The universe, God, source, your angels, whoever you resonate with, love you very much. And they're there to support you. Three of Cups. I feel like you've just been passing tests left, right, and center. Whether you fully acknowledge or know, understand what these tests have been or not, you have. And you're coming out on top here, guys, with the Ace of Cups. You are literally going to be going from a position and place where you have been crying tears of sadness, grief, pain, and such, alike, to then tears of joy, overflow, and joy, and abundance, and blessings, and love, and peace, and security, with the flipping Four of Wands as well, which is all you've ever wanted. And it's coming right for you with the Knight of Cups. Absolutely. You're going to be so astounded what ends up unfolding for you and what comes through for you. Ace of Wands. I mean, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Okay, the only card that has, the only other ace hasn't, is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles! Guys, 22 on the timer. I literally just said the only card that we haven't had yet is the Ace of Pentacles. And it flew out. Oh God, guys. This is just remarkable. I'm sorry. You've been through so much. With that Ten of Wands, you've been through so much. But you're at the home stretch, you're at the finish line. You have new everything coming through for you. You have been mastering yourself. You've been mastering different aspects of yourself. And so therefore, you're getting new love, new opportunities, a new home, new money, new everything. Because the table is turning in your favor with the Wheel of Fortune. You so deserve all this blessings, right? That was my... What else is going on? Any last card for Leo? Queen of Pentacles. I'm hearing because you are such we're hearing because you are somebody that has been so dedicated to their path, right? Spiritual beings normally have issues with their finances and their material world, but that's changing around because you did the healing. So everything that you lost is coming back to you, right? Oh my gosh. And then the effing Empress. Taurus, Libra, and Divine Feminine coming through if you resonate as a Divine Feminine. Guys, I have to leave it there because obviously I'm in an absolute state. And I haven't got any tissues with me, and I know that was all incredibly gross, so I'm very, very sorry. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the reading, so I hope that there have been some messages, a few messages, if not the whole reading, that potentially resonated. And if you have enjoyed this reading and you wish to support myself and the channel, there are donation links available. There is a PayPal link in the description box below, and the other option is Super Thanks, which is listed underneath this video. So thank you so much to those of you who have already donated. I greatly appreciate you. Even if you don't financially donate, a wonderful way to energetically donate is to like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll get back to you guys on those comments when I can. So thank you. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you get an alert as to when I post another video for you and you don't miss out on extra content. Yeah, anyway, guys, I have to go because this is so gross. But please take care and I'll see you and speak to you soon. Thank you. Bye.